Back and now recognize Ranking Member Napolitano for 5 minutes for an opening statement.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have a letter to insert into the record from the Union of Operating Engineers.
Without objection, so ordered.
Thank you very much for holding today's hearing to showcase the critical clean water investments made by the bipartisan Bureau of Infrastructure Law, known as the BIL. Thank you for being a great partner, Mr. Chair. Last Congress, House Democrats worked with the Biden administration to provide the largest investment in our nation's crumbling infrastructure in over a generation. With each dollar invested and each new water infrastructure project implemented every day, Americans in your district and mine realize the benefits of the transformational bipartisan infrastructure law with a cleaner and safer water and more resilient and more livable environment. For example, my congressional district in LA County is using bill funding to carry out a long list of long-awaited projects that benefit our community, our local economy, and our businesses and industries that rely on clean, safe, and resilient water for their success. Wastewater for groundwater recharge at Hanson Spreading Grounds in San Fernando Valley, a major source of water supply for the city's drinking water. Mr. Chairman, these are just a few of the thousands of examples of critical water-related investments happening all across America because of BIL. And because House Democrats specifically tailored these investments to address unique affordability concerns facing many minority, rural, and tribal communities, all Americans, regardless of zip code, can benefit from these investments and have access to clean, safe water and reliable drinking and wastewater services. Yet, Mr. Chairman, I remain concerned with the direction of our current House leadership is taking towards sustaining these critical investments in the future. For example, the majority party has already pulled back from the bipartisan budget agreement reached earlier this year to avoid a governmental default, and now, on the precipice of a pointless government shutdown, is advocating for deep, draconian cuts to programs that benefit hardworking Americans. I am very strongly opposed to the proposed project, 40% cut to EPA's budget, advanced by the majority, and the likely equivalent reduction in protecting our clean waters. Mr. Chairman, as our witness today will reiterate, the strength of the American economy is reliant on the clean water. It is a key ingredient for manufacturing, farming, food processing, small business development, tourism, and recreational businesses. If we do not protect our nation's water, we will have a negative impact on our business as they will not have the high-quality water they need for production and growth. The decline of water quality will also require consumers, businesses, and residents to pay more in water utility bills to treat water before it comes to the tap. Mr. Chairman, House Democrats probably support continued investments in our clean water future. Now is not the time to pull back on federal investments in our wastewater infrastructure. I welcome our panelists here today and look forward to their valued testimony, and I yield back.
The gentlelady yields back. While I have the opportunity, I ask unanimous consent to